Yes, and Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3-Letter, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Y'all see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Say it with me, y'all. Talk about it, man. So, I don't know what's going on here as summertime is upon us. A lot of people beefing, old beef coming back to life. In battle rap, you got Hitman and Averb. And now we got Saigon and Joe Budden. I never thought I'd be talking about Saigon and Joe Budden in 2025. I'm so confused about that, right? So, according to Saigon, he says, too many suckers on the internet with an opinion. Saigon, I guess I'll be a sucker this time, brother. Hip-hop does not sleep. It does not sleep on this channel. Hip-hop, I speak it, I live it, I talk it. Okay, sir? So respectfully, sir, I will be the sucker for the day, all right? So, I guess we got to bring it back, right? What are we talking, 13, 14 years ago? Saigon and Joe Budden, the back and forth. In fact, you know, when we speak about diss tracks and guys that had a good back and forth, you got to throw Saigon and Joe Budden in the mold. Now, I know you went on Bag Fuel. Shout out to Esso and Heineken and what those brothers bring to the table in terms of hip-hop. But you said that you beat Joe Budden in a battle. Sir, with all due respect, my guy, 20-second timeout, traveling, clipping. Sorry, you didn't win that battle. So respectfully, the general consensus is that you lost that battle, fam. I didn't have you win that battle back and forth with Joe Budden, respectfully. Even though I did like you on the Wu-Tang beat, and then you rapped on the Pump It Up beat. I thought you got busy and everything, right? Now, you did take it to the youth. At the time, you took a shot at Joe Budden's little mans at the time. He's a young boy, what, 10, 11 years old? Now, I understand hip-hop. There's no holds barred. You know, you can't muzzle somebody. You can't tell people how to feel when they go in the booth and they chefing up their diss tracks to some people. I get that. I get all that. Then you went on Math Hoffa's podcast. And I guess for me, let's leave Trey out of the conversation, man. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I mean, I'm not Wu-Tang Clan. I love the kids, but I don't like coming at people's children. I try to leave that out when I have a back and forth with people. I'm never going to go attacking children, right? But Saigon decided to do that. Now, this beef stems back, because some of you new niggas don't understand where this comes from. So, Saigon, him and Marvin Deep had a situation. I believe that was the SOBs. And Saigon snuffed Prodigy, R.I.P. Prodigy, and he ran out, right? Now, I know some people say they like the fact he ran. I had no problem with Saigon running. Man, dog, you're on stage with mad people. Now, Saigon didn't do it sneaky. He came on the stage acting like everything good, dapping niggas up, snuffed pee, and then ran out the back door, right? So, Joe Budden said in a bar, something about they hit and run like Saigon. That was the bar, hit and run like Saigon, right? Like, he says, they on the python, they don't know I'm here to hit and run like Saigon. He kind of said to it about a female hitting and then hitting, smashing, and then, you know, going out the back door like Saigon. So, metaphors, I guess Saigon did not like that particular bar. Saigon, I gotta be honest, bro. You do be acting emotional when niggas mention your name any kind of way. I understand, you know, you're from the era, somebody say my name, and it's on and popping, and you want to take it to the hands and everything like that. You still acting like a jail nigga in 2025, my nigga. That's wild to me. My brother, ain't you like 40-something years old, but whatever. So, fast forward, I guess they squashed their beef. In fact, Saigon and Joe Budden got on the track together. And I was happy that they did that, right? Now, Joe Budden, let me holler at you, man. Joe, you took a shot at the brother, man. You know, was it a light jab? You know, even though Saigon, throughout the years, Joe Budden has said that you his mans and all that, right? And Joe, you gotta know whenever you say something, man, these niggas gonna catch feelings. You gotta tread light on what you say. I know you might not give a fuck, and that's cool, my guy. But you know, I see people get an Esso and Heineken for bringing that conversation up. Listen, if I interview Saigon, I would have asked him in a situation, just revisit history. I would have asked the brother the same thing, like the beef with Joe Budden. I would have got into that pocket. So, you know, I know people say, "Oh, why y'all bringing it up?" and y'all putting a battery in Saigon's back. But Joe said something recently on his podcast. I don't think it was too bad. Now, when Joe took shots at Saigon, he did not take shots at Saigon's daughter and stuff like that, right? He left the kids alone, but Saigon decided to take shots at Trey. And I rock with Trey, man. I've been on Instagram Live with Trey a couple times. Good young man and everything like that, man. You know what I mean? I rock with Joe and everything like that. And if you watch this show and watch my blogs, there's one catchphrase or a phrase that I've said all the time. Most of y'all niggas are slaves to y'all egos. And that's a Saigon bar. I've coined that phrase for years, Saigon, because I actually like that line. And here you are being a slave to your own ego, right? Now, Saigon, I guess for me, it's one thing to have a problem with Joe, right? You don't like certain things he says. But to do the snapping the fingers and alluding that, you know, little Trey, you know, is on the other side, so to speak, as a young man. Dog, I think that's just distasteful, man. I know some of you niggas don't like Joe. You gotta separate that too, man. You could not like somebody, but just leave the kids out of the conversation. Now I know Saigon don't like the fact that Joe had took a shot at his baby moms, so he's like, all fear is love and war, right? And that's like, I guess, the mentality that Saigon has, man. But I just think it's distasteful, man. You know what I mean? And Saigon, you're talking about you want to box and everything like that? Come on, my nigga. Boxing? And you know what I mean? You always seem to do this passive, aggressive thing and everything. And you know what's funny? I reached out to Saigon about 2-3 years ago. We went back and forth a little bit about getting him on the show. It never happened and everything like that. Because I rock with Saigon. I was a big Saigon dude. I rock with Cy Heavy. The Yard Father. You know what I mean? Like, I go back to the DVD era with him and True Life and what's the nigga, Jojo Capone from Chicago and all that. I come from that era and everything like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, Saigon, you still acting like you hang around with these niggas and all that, though, brother. And it's like, then you put a post out there, oh, suckers ain't do nothing in a food fight. I mean, come on, my nigga. Like, I understand you with the shits, though, brother, but what are we going to do here now? Now you talking about putting hands on Queen's Flip? Come on, son. Then you say you love Joe Budden, but you want to fight him, you know, box him in the face and everything like that. Side, come on, my nigga. Let's not take it there, right? But Joe, once again, you alluded to, you know, that's what I said to Saigon. I thought he said it in a joyful manner to Saigon. Like, you ain't got no sense of humor at all, my nigga. You ain't got no sense of humor at all. I mean, damn, brother. Niggas can't joke with you at all, brother. Like, I think it was a joke. You took it to a whole different level. Now, Si, the last time I seen you, Vado, of all people, Vado, who left Killer Cam to let DJ Khaled run his career. I never understood, Vado. I never understood why you left Cam on for DJ Khaled. I know you thought you was going to be on some Ace Hood shit, or you was going to be one of them niggas and shit like that, my nigga. No, Vado. Come on, brother. That was just, come on, man. That looked nuts. You know what I mean? But you still acting like a jail nigga. I mean, what are you going to call up True Life and Jojo Capone and stand in front of the projects and threaten niggas, my nigga? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Like, so I don't know, man. Saigon act like he want to set it on Joe, and like, I'm pretty sure Joe Budden podcast. And Joe, we know what you're gonna do. You're gonna make jokes of the situation. Ice and him is gonna crack their little jokes, and y'all gonna act like it's nothing and everything. We know how this goes. We know. In my Snake Eyes voice, man. So I don't know, man. Just to see Saigon on Backfield talking crazy was kind of wild. I know Joe Budden was on his spaces earlier. I didn't get to hear what he said. I'm pretty sure, you know, if you made a comment about that. But, dog, leave niggas, kids out of y'all conversations, bro. Kids, I just don't I don't like that. You know what I mean? I understand some of you new niggas think that's cool, you know, grown-ass men. Like, Trey, 23 years old. 23. Trey Budden could be my son. If I got an issue with Joe Budden, I'm not talking about Trey at all. He has nothing to do with this. Now, you say 3, well, he said something about his baby mama back in the day, though, bro. And Saigon, you still holding on to that shit. You going math off his shit. I don't know, bro. Y'all leave comments at the bottom. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this Saigon. If y'all didn't see the episode, it's all over the internet, man. Saigon was on Bag Fuel with Esso and Heineken. And y'all can't get mad at Esso and Heineken also, man. They're doing their job. They talk hip-hop. You know, they brought it up. I'm pretty sure they didn't think Saigon wasn't going this bag, but maybe they did. I don't know. It's your boy 3, man.